All right, I'm hopping right back into this one, back-to-back recording, so I'm coming in hot here. We killed 1,200 infantry and 20 walkers. Beautiful. Found some more fuel, getting the extra time of culture, cortical stimulator. Okay, 0 retirement's an important card for me right now. Okay, beautiful. Before I get distracted, let's do our event. Incident with perceived cowardice. Commander of the 10th. He is super duper. Hang on a second, buddy. Let's, here's your Medal of Merit. He's up to 50, and here's your estate gift. Okay, there we go. Now you're gonna have less of a problem. All right, I am gonna denounce your thingamabob, but that's fine. All right, Simba, you are a perennial problem. I do not want to produce any more BP at this time. Salaries for leaders. No changes. I was tempted to raise our reserves just to help, but I don't think so. Rebels in Neoflats. Okay, well, we reduced their deployment, but I didn't get rid of it. No, I don't want any more of you at the moment. Okay, the rare metal mine, please.
Aye, aye, sir.
7,676 rare metals were found, and we lost 1 ease. Training opportunity. I'll take an intelligence expert. Cool. All right. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that at all. All right, so move. Yeah, you guys need to wiggle your way back into supply. All right, pink is just going to work its way up the spine, as are these guys. Okay, we did have this up here. It's a port. That is really annoying that you just dropped right there. That is really annoying. Hi. All right, we'll finish off these yellows.
Mission completed.
Beautiful. All right, so you... Okay, I want to claim this land before he gets out and does it. Okay, we didn't attack purposely with them. At 50 to 1, I think he can just do it.
Mission accomplished.
Beautiful. All right, then. Can't move anymore with you. Okay, that'd be a 1 to 1. Okay, I'm gonna do that. This is kind of gonna be an ouchie.
Run,
That was an ouchie. Those RPGs. Okay. Okay. Again, this is gonna be ouch. I'm sorry. I just need the recon.
Fire support.
We didn't even get to 400. All right. Then you. All right. Do some bombing in here. These guys are probably, a lot of them are dug in pretty heavily.
Yes, sir.
Not terrible, I will say. And where's my other? You go in here. Not you. Again, a little bit on the lower side from what I would expect. Oh, got a couple of my tanks. Ouch.
Mission accomplished.
Those energy lances. All right, but that did give me basically what I wanted, which was to get to here. Painful front over here this time around. All right, 6s are rolling out. Go ahead and just make me 10 of those. RPGs. Just the bare amount. And a buggy. And armor. Okay. Hopefully we can get those supplies there. I do question whether that'll be the case or not. Kind of is what it is. How much juice do you have left? You have some juice left in you. Not worth it. I'm not desperate. He's the one that should be desperate. Truck Station 2 just came up. Hopefully that will help solve some of that problem. We're at high civ. Our low point is entertainment. And build the VidCom. All right, we were chilling here. This airbase. I don't think this has been useful at all. Let's go ahead and disband that. We're paying for something that we don't need to be paying for. All right. Recycling 4 is finished. I think that's probably fine. We were pretty much chilling on both of those. Chilling on that. Capital. 3 turns on the uni. Okay, here we have bad supply problems. We're kind of at the end of our rope. Do it.
Let's go.
We just got to get it done.
Clear, sir.
Thank you. All right, then I'll have these guys. Oh, I see. I see. I see bad things. Okay, you guys.
Let's go. Operation successful.
Okay, I was gonna say they better not have been in here. Why are you guys acting like we're having other supply problems? Pull that back. Okay. I own all the things that should have the things. Very worrisome. Very worrisome. Give me you. Air recon into here. All my recon planes. I want to see 400.
Returning to
There it
base,
is.
sir.
That will make our attack way better. Because now we can see where everything is. Yeah, look at that. Just immediately.
Returning to base, sir.
Okay, now the question is, if we threw the kitchen sink at him, 7-1, I'm gonna do it.
Let's go.
He's got nowhere to go. We even got the other
Operation
tank.
successful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, and zip up that way, get into town, get into town. Yeah, pull all these guys that can back towards the supplies. That should be fine. All right, now what I want, this is a port level 2. This is an actual port, and it's higher level than this thing. So what I want is I want a contract to take things to Privaboard. And Privaboard itself, I'm going to want to merge into there at some point, but we all know how that goes. Okay, so how much time do I have left? 3. No, that's shares. 2 rounds left in the nick of time. In the absolute nick of time. So, Maritime Trade House. I want a transportation contract. I want it in that zone.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. We're going to set them up to ship to here. Probably should have done something similar way earlier. One of the things I definitely learned. Okay, and the only other thing to do is look at you. You're working on those apartments. Let's send some colonite. I have less than 5 logistic points. What is up with this? Why is this acting like I have no logistics flowing here? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I better not cease starving next turn. I better see supplies arriving. We're not losing food. Everything's fine except for ammo. We are finally using up some of our power. Fine. Using up some of our power. I'm just thinking what the solution here is. What are we doing with you? We can up you. Okay, well, it's not an emergency though. I don't need that this second. We are running size 4 collectors there. Not running anything up here. Okay, they do have a decent amount of rain there though. That's gonna actually be a problem. We have way less rain down here. Let's do it down here. So energy, solar field 4s, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no worries, no rush here. We're fine. The ammo continues to go down, but I think we're gonna be fine. All right, I think I'm gonna call that happy. Still really mad that he popped in here. I'd like to cut him off, but he's gonna spread out almost certainly. That's really annoying. He's one of the friendly ones with me too. This is why Babel can't have nice things. And obviously I cannot support a second amphibious assault. So we need to finish up the one we're currently doing before that needs to become a thing. Okay, I think that's the turn. We have 42 points left. Where's my 0 retirements? Zeros. Reserve pool. All right, you look like a good one.
Acknowledged.
Failed.
Order acknowledged.
Got him. All right, and roll. I'm trying to keep us moving the best I can here. God, that makes me so mad that he landed there. That's so annoying. Yeah, push him back, Yellow. Push him back. Get him so I have him surrounded so he can't freaking bulge out there. Right in my moment of victory, of course he shows up and does that. And why there of all places too? All right, well, we can still get in there for containment, I suppose. I see you, Mr. Wormy. I definitely will say, I think I'm always torn. Like, I want to have alien life on ocean planets because I like the idea that we can do some fishing. It's kind of cool. Makes a little money, makes a little food. Conversely, though, if we did an Oceania planet that didn't have aliens, a Podan territory. I don't think that was the major. Authorization complete of Assault Infantry Corps. Ooh, I like those. I like those a lot. Discovered mechanized RPG infantry. Got some cards. All right, step 1. Who was that declared war on me? It was not you. I don't even know who you are. Something territory. Epodian. Ah, it was the rogue AI. Okay. I thought it was something down here. Okay, decisions first. Infinite with overambitious order. Okay, you also... Hey, friend. I want to tell you about all the good things you've been doing lately. Have that, and have that.
Acknowledged.
Got some real crankers in here. All right, and we will denounce your things. Simba being Simba. Okay, what do we want to operationalize? Light armor assault army, please. Marauders in Corsi. Full support. Succeeded. Quack Doctor. New Meadows. Okay, hang on a second. Have you got a medal, friend?
Acknowledged.
How about an estate?
Acknowledged.
There we are. Sure, I can have full support. Critical success! Bribery is what makes our empire work. I'm not going to take any more of you at the moment. Okay, a new governor for Riverboard. Riverboard. Oh, that's the port we just took. You're not super cranky. Yeah, that's the type of energy I need. Okay, transport contract. Okay, so what I need... Okay, that's my current, that's higher. I have literally no idea. No. 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 Why am I not seeing what I want here? Excuse me? Beach unload on Lorien Fields. No. In Provaborn. Okay, this is the one we want. Let me just make sure that's the right spot. Provaborn. 5439. Yes. Do it. All right, now... Embarkation from Kracken, which is where we want to load. For 3 rounds. Okay, hold that thought for a second. Trade. Sell. Sell. That's all I really dare sell off. Okay, Bravabund. Yes. There we are. All right, from Kraken. All right, I need more logistical points is what I need. So... I don't know if we're going to be able to get that many. 2,500 is already like more than double what we're getting, but I need more cash. Okay. Again, hold that thought. Trade. All right, we'll sell off the 44 rares. All right, Bravabund, Kraken. Okay, we can only do it for 3 rounds. I don't think I need 9,000 logistics points. I think we can drop down to 2,500.
Aye, aye, sir.
There you go. All right, immediately, let's see if we can do this on the first turn. We had some questions about that in the comments at one point. We'll know instantly if I can bring this guy up. No is the answer. Okay, okay, that's that. Over... Nope, not that button. Move. All right, now here... Build me a sealed road to there. All right, I want that. I want to make sure that we are not getting leakages. Alright, well, annoying, but we will make do, I suppose. Alright, waddle, waddle. Alright, we've got that sealed up the best we can. I need you to not be here anymore.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
I need you to actually disappear, not just have a victory. Right, take that. Ah, we got leakage. I was hoping I could block them out. It does not seem like it's going to be the case. That is super annoying.
Move out.
No problem.
All right, and then over here. Sorry again, guys. Try to survive for 400 recon if you can. We didn't quite get 400. All right, and we'll do another ranged attack. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, notice the difference not having that 400 makes. Didn't even get any hits. All right, if we were to do this, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we're waiting on reinforcements over here, basically. Okay, that's a little awkward. All right, we'll just have to wait there. Okay, yeah, I just need to wait for supplies to make their way up here. Current points. Not great is what that's telling me. Not great. Yeah, I don't think we have anything I need to do build wise. We're getting what we need. Okay, this area though. Okay, hopefully some of you guys can start coming back into actual supply. Alright, hopefully that helps. Alright, here, road, sealed road, into there, just to make sure. Actually, that's better. Okay, we have one person holding it. Wait, one turn left. All right, says we have a little bit of supply making it here. Can't send any colonists though. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. We had like a weirdity there. Let me look at my bottlenecking. Okay, I mean it does exist. All right, so 2 turns on the uni. Are we having other problems? We're not. All right, I'm gonna be patient. I think we're gonna up our railroad again. Yeah. All right, this shouldn't matter, but just out of curiosity, if I do that. Yeah, you can see here's the bottleneck right here. And that is all upgraded road, so there's nothing I can do about that. Vidcom's coming up. We have a truck station too. A 3 maybe could help, but I don't know. Okay. Over here, pretty simple. We're gonna try to take these clowns out. All right, give me full recon.
Birds are in the sky. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, indeed. All right, you guys are gonna air attack. I'm not expecting too much here, so anything I get is just gravy.
Returning to base, sir.
Okay, and hopefully we can get this round next turn. 0.1 left on that apartment. That'll be so huge. All right, we should see supplies just absolutely flood in now that we're going to have that A, real port, and B, just a second location. We're going to let that first one drop off. Man, it's so annoying that he landed here. That's going to mean I'm going to have to have at least an entire squad dedicated to defending that. Sometimes I swear it feels like the AI is trolling me. I feel like there was no reason for him to land like that. Come on, Yellow, take that territory back. I guess the only consolation is when we take this town in front of us, we could build an air base there. Okay, we didn't have any losses. Okay, we're gonna let that contract expire. Extra heavy aircraft. That's the type of thing that like an air bridge might make sense for. Sanitation programs. We should go check our applied sciences too. Before I even get distracted, let's do that. Applied science, yeah, look at this. We've done mining techniques up to 61%. Let's go ahead and change that. It slows down the further and further you go. Armor piercing optimization, small arms, conventional guns. Vehicle armor, fuel efficiency, solar efficiency, 69, nice. Water detox, launchers, payload, prospecting, education, security, ice mining, energy storage. All right, of what I have, I think that conventional guns, I want to say that's like tank guns. I hope this is what we're using. I will go ahead and get that. Okay, and then Air Force. They're up to propeller engine efficiency 55%. That's probably, again, same kind of thing. Let's change their research. Okay, I don't need jet or rocket engines. Lightweight alloys, we already have a whole bunch of. Okay, aerodynamics and aircraft, both of which are good. Nobody's shooting at me yet, so I don't need ruggedness. Let's take the aerodynamic design. No changes there. What do you want? You want 300 new hexes. I'm gonna say no, because we're not gonna find 300 new hexes. Policy speech. All right, now somebody was telling me we could mouse over. I guess maybe this bit is what they were talking about. So we would gain 10% to our word score, which would be nice. And we could lose 20% if we fail. All right, the chances of us getting that many more hexes, though, is like nothing. Mining assets. I could do that. All right, we'll say yes to the mining assets. Major worker strike, we will pay them off. Leader recruitment, not now. Not now. I'm really pissing them off. Privabund, all right, you get 1, allow emergency food. You're gonna be a regular zone. Go for it. We're looking to merge that into the town there. Okay, I guess let's start in the north since we're already up here. All right. Actually, I want to do that specifically so that we have, actually, hang on. I want the most recon we can possibly get. All right, I'm gonna chance an attack here. Okay, it says we're gonna win that. All right, cancel. If we're gonna win that anyways, let's get the actual recon in here.
Birds are in the sky. Returning to base, sir.
All right, how did we do last turn on ammo? Not miserable. I asked whether I was gonna do our air attack, but I think I will. All right, X for attack. Do it. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with this model. It basically does what I want it to do. We fire missiles at things on the ground. And specifically missiles because unless we have guided bombs, they're not as good against armor. So these are specifically made for armor hunters, but like you can see, they can do other bits too. All right, I'm gonna believe you that we can take this. All right, saturation attack here. Beautiful. Okay. Now we did get declared on by this AI, and I would think that they will be easier to sweep out than the other stuff that's up there, so that will probably be what we work on next, since we can kind of hold the line in the other direction. All right, let's see about you. So you guys, you have some loyalty. We have lots of points. I didn't give the workers any pay here. Okay, let me just peek. If I call you, okay, call the merge. It costs 0 to open this up. Merge, okay, so I have the checkbox. That's the first bit. Source and target zone are same non-national culture. 100% of the population will transfer. 18% chance of a revolt on merger. I think we can do it.
Okie dokie.
Successful leadership role. Okay. So we did it. I believe we did it. So you delegate to Neoflats. Yep, that's what we should see. Yeah, that's what we should see. So now, can I... Did that give me enough juice? No. Okay. Hopefully that's because of other things. We're paying for a lot of Logi points. What am I viewing? Current points. We may need a turn where we're not shipping a bunch of ammo and whatnot. I really thought that was going to ease up the problem. I guess we shall see. Okay, that is that. Again, I don't need to fiddle with anything else, but we did promise some more mining assets. We have a couple avenues to work on. We have this area, who just finished their vidcom. All right, make me a dirt road into there. You construct a metal mining facility. Okay, that's one avenue. You don't have salvage, right? No. In the capital, this one's gonna wear out momentarily. We've used up that. We've used up that. Okay, you're getting used. So we have you and you left. You both don't have much. You are getting recycled. Okay, let's go ahead and build you.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna run out of those pretty dang quick. All right, then you also could build some more. So we have a big one here. We've used those up. We have quite a few points here. Sure.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Okay, all of that is in progress. All right, here. No, I don't want to invade them. Well, I do want to invade them, but I won't. Absolute morons. And they've already bled out, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, reds, come down this way. Purple. Oh, it's gonna be so annoying. Yeah, you need to hang tight until I get that sorted. Okay, I'm looking for a place he can actually attack. I mean, I guess the only bright side is at least they did it in front of me and not behind me. All right, over here, I'm a little iffy on that. We have supply problems going on here. I think we're just gonna need to chill for a couple turns and especially not fire our artillery. I wish there was a strat card that like really juiced up your logistics for a turn. Okay, we have all the okay. Sales tax is not income tax. Waiting for that income tax card. Okay, covert ops. Give me some spies. That's gotta be a water zone. It's gotta be a water zone. All right, we'll send some more spies up there. Send some spies over there.
Copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
Okay. And then nation. Cabinet retreat.
Acknowledged.
War game.
Order acknowledged.
0 retirement on. Jeez, eeny, meeny, miny, moa. Reserve pool. All right, who is the crankiest of them all? It is by far you, Gene.
Order acknowledged.
Goodbye, Gene. Man, oh, I want to finish this off so bad so we can get the thing here, but I don't have the logistics. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Get that uni done, and I don't even know if building the bigger railroad's gonna make that big of a difference. We went for the ammo printer too and not the maglev. Maybe they should have gone for the maglev. Regrets may be had. We should also probably check in on our actual victory conditions. Still initializing. Wait, I don't know what it is on that one, but that one definitely is taking longer and longer to think. Somebody's thinking really hard, at least. Yeah, it means stupid. So many forces are going to be dedicated to keeping that front. It's going to suck. You better not get within 2 of my new prize city I'm taking. Okay, no losses. Time of culture. Okay, we do need to be careful because we only got that. Yeah, we only have a few rounds. We gotta pay attention to that. Ideal logistics is 2,500. Hex 5653 had 4,000 and requested 2,500. Hex 5439. Okay. I think what that's telling me is that this port... Oh. You made it? How did you make it? Because I thought we said we couldn't get that to work. Okay, well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Go ahead and drive up there. All right, you. We're not gonna use this ever again. I'm gonna disband this just to get rid of other future problems. There's no population here. Call. Zone merge. Into there. Confirm. Okay, Nathaniel is super cranky. Oh my gosh, Nathaniel. My man, what's wrong? Why are you so sad? You're sad because you love enforcement. Freaking love enforcement. Okay, we've already given him a lot of the things. No, we haven't.
Order acknowledged.
There you go. I'm not going to give him the double whammy because I'm going to save that for next time he has a problem. He's going to continue to have problems because he likes the wrong things. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Okay, things are getting up to yellow. That's a good sign. Okay, now... We're gonna have a lot to do over here is what we're gonna have. Okay, and I'm probably gonna have you come and be the new guards over here. Okay, and we got our apartments up, which is excellent. Absolutely excellent. You have plenty of population too. Okay, are we housing everybody? Yes, barely. Step 2, what is your biggest problem? Not actually that bad. Okay. Step 3, what is your lowest thing? If I gave you some more education, you would be pretty happy. So let's go in. Education. Give you a university.
We'll go.
Okay, we got to get their civ up. And then that should start stabilizing actually pretty well. That's very nice. Very, very nice. You're having a little bit of pop problems, but that's just happiness weirdities going on at the moment. Okay, that is what it is. So my plan is we're going to come up here and we're going to probably need to sweep around here to get in this. Attacking him over a major river doesn't sound very fun. We're also going to be out of air support range. So another thing we might look at doing is building up an airbase here. We need a level 3 to use our good planes. That's something we may be looking at doing, but we need... We need to do some other things first. You know what? I kept saying I was going to do it. You forced my hand.
Birds are in the sky. Returning to base, sir.
You forced my hand. Know that you brought this upon yourself. Air attack, go. I want a kill. You better get me a kill. Look at all those hits. How are you not getting me a kill?
Returning to base.
How did you not get a kill? Michael Bay movie going on over there. Can we also have an entire unit stuck here? And I kind of need this like more and more. Where are we at? Where are we at here?
We'll go.
Okay, neither one of you is good. You're a regular zone. Okay, that's the one I would expect it to work. We're just not happy enough. We're not getting that much happier. Give me the zone orders. Okay, we have no workers here. Oops. We have no workers there. Okay, give them some public budget. We'll give them like $5. I just need that happiness to get up a bit further. Loyalty is going up, but very slowly. Okay, I'll come back to you, I suppose. We are getting bad events over here, so it's not like I can just say F it and run off. I do need some people here. I guess we could get some more MG squads or something. I don't know. It's annoying either way. All right, over here. 1 turn left on recycling. Got it. Okay, well that's a no-go. They want me to recruit people. Okay, what's our relation at the moment? I don't know. What is our relation with the Maritime Trade House? We really need to get some shares here. That's starting to become a thing. This whole alliance thing sounded decent, but the fact that they're giving me leaders who are so bad, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get them. I have like one of them that it's being used for something making them happy. Like you can't be a Cap 1 and expect to be on my board of directors.
Understood.
Like it's just not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm seeing a lot more green over here, which is making me happy because we were not doing good there for a minute. Okay, you come in there. That frees you up. You go there. That frees you up. Okay, not really what I want to be doing, but sure, let's assault into these mountains.
No problemo.
The reason being, I don't want him getting in there. Okay, and you guys go. Oof. Brutal fighting there. Okay. I'm hoping to take this next turn. I'm trying to get out and around to keep him contained. Okay, a red unit that's still low. Let's make like 15 of those. Those are going to be the new thing. And a buggy. That's it. Okay, over here, what are my odds? Okay. Bless you, buddy. Good luck.
Require support.
Okay, we did get what we wanted out of that. All right, if we were to make a major assault, that looks pretty good. Okay, that looks good enough. I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna hamstring myself again by using my artillery. The reason I want to do this first is I want to use this to lower their entrenchment. And if you see here, we're lowering operational as they run out of AP and whatnot. Mainly it's to lower the entrenchment and readiness here, I suppose. We did get a kill, a couple kills. All right, boink, boink, boink. Do it. We could save so many lives if we could take this, and then if he doesn't have another city.
Mission accomplished.
Beautiful. We'll move you over. Okay, that's fine. All right, now the question is, does he have another city back there, or is he gonna melt? Is he gonna Thanos snap away? And if he does he go first, or does he go first so that I can come and grab the territory? Okay, also, what do you got? A level 1 airbase, a level 3 port. I mean, I've seen worse, I suppose. That does mean we're going to need a governor. I think we'll fiddle with that next turn, so I'm going to keep a lot of PP in the chamber so that we can do a bunch of recruitment shenanigans. I'm going to be super salty about that idiot. I've already moved you. All right, go. I really hope that the major has to take his turn before the minor. I don't actually know the turn order there. That's going to be a pretty nice little capture, though. And I definitely am going to build a level 3 airbase there. If we do have to do the fight up here, that'll be pretty vital. If they don't have any anti-air, I may even look at using... We'll probably redesign it because we've got some better tech since we made it. But making like a strategic level bomber. Or maybe actually an attack bomber. I don't think we have the cluster munitions yet. Maybe I could research that for them. Strat bombers are more about like blowing up Logi via like bombing cities, in my opinion. Just level the city than actually fighting in the field. Okay, yellow's still on the field. That's a good sign, I think. I suppose, conversely, if I take this whole land and they still have that bulge there, we attack them and throw them into the sea, and he loses like his entire army. A fate pack, got some more wasps. Okay, increasing sales tax again. I mean, my Minister of Defense knows what, or Minister of Interior knows what I like. I can't blame her. New demand. Morale reaches 72? Okay, don't see why that wouldn't be doable. No changes here. No changes there. Okay, riots. All right, we will pay them off a little bit. We will pay them off a little bit. Bar fights. I'm not getting any commerce events lately. All right, we'll say yes to that. That's something we can actually like raise. Okay, so if I cancel my alliance, it's gonna make a bunch of people super mad. I'm gonna say all as well. I can't not. Sure, come on in. Sure, come on in. Okay, new governor. You only have 21 intelligence. That's not gonna cut it. Okay, Frida here. She was just pulled out of one of those zone mergers. She has some relevant skills. She likes democracy and commerce. Me too. All right. Frida or bust.
Wilco.
Okie dokie.
Excellent. I should have done my dismiss before we did that. They want to be a big town. Ask me later. Okay, before I forget, let's immediately go leaders. 0 retirement. Reserve pool. All right. Who's my next crankiest? It's you for sure. Yeah, you just like the wrong stuff.
Order acknowledged.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, like you can see, some of these people, I'm never gonna make them. Okay, she's gonna be really hard to get rid of normally. I want to hit her with a bronze. I'd have to roll a 20 to get rid of her with that card.
Order acknowledged.
Yeah, 37. There you go. Worth the investment there, I think. Okay, you first, stupid bug. All right, give us the recon.
Birds are in the sky.
I can't believe that we did an entire round of attacks with our close air support, and we couldn't kill a couple bugs.
Off the way.
Everyone's hitting them too. That's what's driving me crazy. How are you surviving that many hits? What are you? Semi-amphibic and aquatic. It's territorial, it's fast. Has reflexor. I guess he's just rolling reflexor a bajillion times. Because his stats do not indicate that he should be surviving. Okay, are we all cool up here? I'm seeing some green. I'm not seeing good stuff. Okay, what is the problem? We are not getting enough workers in our truck station. I don't have enough logi points. Yeah, I have to say, I am not enjoying the port system. And part of it's just because we lost Artemis. I feel like if Artemis was around, we had a bunch of shares, they had a bunch of ships. They don't have enough tonnage to offer me enough to move what I need to move. It's frustrating. And it's like 3,000 credits for me to build them ships that then they will rent to me, which is a valid thing, but it's annoying. Okay, can you move up there? I think I got pushed out of that. I will go ahead and roll you up there. Okay, do it.
No problem.
Beautiful. Okay, a little bit more dangerous. A lot more dangerous, apparently.
No problem.
Okay, we're looking for that sweet surround. All right, give me some recon. Brutal, absolutely brutal. Okay, and then I'm not sure I have any more oomph to go into that, actually. I guess I have you. All right, if I support you with that, maybe it feels thin. All right, try that. Yeah, these early tanks
No problem.
starting to struggle to get through the combat armor. They have the biggest gun that they can have, too. Okay. He's down to that. I'm surprised he's still around. Wonder why he hasn't blinked out of existence yet. Just looking at those common relics there. Let's make sure we don't leave a hole in our defense. Not allowed into there. Annoying. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have been there. Okay, so that means you're going to be stuck here. Ugh. Ah, waste of an entire unit having to guard that. Okay, you are having big problems with just all the things. Lamard. Didn't we give Lamard a leader there? Am I crazy? I thought we did give Lamard a leader. Okay, well, you're gonna need some time to reset. You also need to get this stuff off your porch. I think this is a case of barracks first. That's just so much bad going on there. All right, you got a mine done. And we can't do level 2 because you're a level 1 town. Okay, so over here, dirt road. And let's also build this one.
Yes.
What a nice town. Okay, you finished recycling 1. I'm looking to make that promise come true. Okay, finished recycling 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, closing in on the bug. I'm concerned with the lack of supplies coming through here when I thought our problems were going to be solved. Very concerned about that. What are you missing? You're missing all of your food. Pull back even more. I don't know what's going on here. I feel like we should be bringing in plenty of stuff via this. Logistics. What is your problem? Hex 5653 had 4,000 port points and requested 2,500. 5439 had 0. Before 59. I'm not sure what that's reporting to me. Yeah, what is going on here? Due to missing target points. What do you mean missing port? That's our problem. 5439. Yeah, what do you mean missing port? I literally have a port here. Okay, well that is the problem. I feel like that's the game, not me. Select a sea zone that does not have a coastal hex controlled by you. Okay, that's a no-go. I'm not sure what to do to fix this here. So the problem is, it says we don't have a port. This is a port. Any questions? I don't think building a bigger port's gonna change anything. We're running it. It's not mothballed. Anyone has some clues on that, I would be open to suggestions. That is the problem. So we have a port, but it's acting as if we do not have a port. That is definitely the problem. So instead of getting the 2,500, we're getting like 600. Due to missing target port points. That's just not possible because you are fully staffed. Oh no, maybe I take that back. 2,000, that's still over. It wants, what was it, 2,500? Maybe that is the problem. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Sure. We'll try. We'll try. Actually, it's still showing 0 port points produced. I'm saying that 5 times fast. Even though we have workers. 0%. Why? Paid 15 worker points for upkeep. Paid all upkeep. Full upkeep repaired damage. Did full upkeep. Asset needs 200 logistical points. 0 logistic points were available. Production minus 100%. So it doesn't like that it's not getting logistics, but it should. And if this isn't working, then nothing is coming in, which means that this should have 100% of its points. It could be you? I don't know. If anyone has some food for thought on that one, I'm a little bit of a head scratcher. That's definitely the issue, though. That is definitely the issue. I didn't expect that to have any problems. This is an asset that belongs to this town. It should just be clicking along. Huh. And until this is fully staffed, there's no reason to put more workers in there. I wonder if... Okay, another thing we could do... Okay, let's actually cancel this. This isn't going to help. let's build an oil well here, and maybe we can supply our own local oil and not have to ship it over. That may make a bit of a difference.
Wilco.
You also built a dumb road there. Okay, we'll see if that helps. I hope so, because I don't have a better plan than this. I thought this was literally the silver bullet to all of our problems. Okay, well, starving for victory here, I suppose. But we took the town, we took the port. Yeah, we just need to get them up and functioning. We have a very annoying landing by another major. As usual, I wish you could just threaten the AI and be like, look, don't put crap next to me or I'm going to declare on you. Because they do the same thing to you, so I would love to be able to threaten them. All right, as always, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Your comments are greatly appreciated as we solve many problems with this DLC, apparently. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. And if you want to go above and beyond, you can always join me live for Super Chat, leave a super thanks, check out the channel memberships here on YouTube or the Patreon linked in the channel info. All right, builders, get out there and take a couple ports. I'll catch you in the next one. Babble out.